Hi guys, so today I have another watch me work video and I'm super excited. Look at this ombre. Look at this ombre. So, we're baby boomers by day and some super baby boomers by night. So this is a whole brand new set. I did not do her previous nails, okay? Disclaimer alert. I did not do them, so excuse all the damage and the roughness and all that. But I'm gonna walk you through it. So I have pushed back her cuticles. I scraped off the cuticle, pushed back her eponychium. We're used to just saying those things the incorrect way, but I know what it is. So I am using this skiver, I guess that's what it's called, bit from Atwood Industries, and it's on a very, very low speed. I am not digging into her nail at all. This will create no rings, and I'm lightly going over the full nail just to buff it, just to get the shine off. So this is it's a round bit, and again, this is on a very slow speed. It doesn't look like it, but I promise it is. It's like I barely turned the machine on. And you can see I get the remaining cuticle off the nail plate with the skiver bit, but I use this bit to get any of that skin you see on this thumb that's kind of the dead skin from the eponychium and any cuticle that's kind of just holding on. So you can see me trying to get that off. If you have anybody with like very thick eponychium, you can kind of buff that down with this bit. And again, it's on a very slow speed. I'm like, turn the machine on and then that's it. And then the lightest touch. That's all you need. It looks aggressive in video, but I promise it's not. So I cleaned up her free edge of her nails the best I could. She had a previous set on. I didn't do them. She popped them off. She knows she shouldn't have done it, but hey. So I used stiletto tips. I blended them, shaped them, and now we're here. We're going to use the clear YoungNails powder, the Wildflowers Glow pigment, and I'm showing you guys just a clip. You can find it at this website from Wildflowers Academy. From their shop, this shade is called Ultraviolet. It is just the pigment only, so you have to mix it with whatever medium you have. And you see it's $18. And right here is the directions on the website. So we're going to mix 3 parts clear acrylic to 1 part glow powder. You can also mix this into hard gel, dust it on gel polish. There's various uses, but this is, it needs to be mixed with acrylic powder if you want to use it as an acrylic. So I'm just showing you guys, I'm doing 3 to 1 as it said in the directions. It looks white-ish as far as the pigment and the daylight, so that's why we're using it as the baby boomer. I haven't tried mixing it with like colored acrylics, like with a purple acrylic or something. Haven't tried it. Don't know if it would be successful or not. Probably so, but people been liking and doing this this kind of baby boomer glow situation. So this is just a nail bed color that I mixed myself. I did it myself, so I can't even recall everything that I put in there. It's like cover pink, cover peach, natural, clear. It's just more of a sheer kind of nail bed color, nude color. So I'm just showing you my application. I start off with the white in this, like in my baby boomers, just when they're not glow. So I am starting off with it here. And so I just started with a bead. I always like to cover up the tip. I did blend it in, but I like to kind of get that covered up so we don't have to worry about that. And I'm going to add another bead. You can see kind of near like the free edge where the tip is glued. I apply another little bead to kind of take the harshness of that line. I don't like there to be like such a harsh straight line. So you see how I just blended it? Sorry guys, my allergies. So now I'm taking my nail bed color, and you can use, like I said, whatever, this is the one I'm using, but you can use, whichever brand that is, going to be opaque enough to achieve this look. So I apply the bead, I pat it down. When you pat, you kind of keep some of your opacity to the color, opposed to like wiping like I'm doing now. That helps blend it and kind of shear it out. So I kind of pat it because we don't want a harsh line. So I'm going in, I'm taking another bead. I set it down further away from the cuticle area just so I can get that good blend going and kind of move it down a little bit. So I patted it and then I brushed it out so I can create a nice blend. So I'm just kind of, I'm going to put another bead of our white, which is our glow powder, going up just because I did wipe the, our nail bed color down. It kind of can, how do I say? It can kind of like take away from the sharpness of the white, I guess. So I like to apply a little bead closer to the tip and kind of sweep it back up just so we can maintain our white. That's just my method. You may think at some point it's counterproductive, but it works for me every single time. So I just go with what I know. And this is the method I like. This is pretty much the same method I use when I do regular baby boomers. I use sometimes I use a third color. I use like a sharp white or a harsh white, bright white, whatever you want to call it, a natural white, and then the nail bed color. And I always encapsulate my baby boomers. I do. I see a lot of people that don't. It scares me. I'm scared I'm going to file my blend because I feel like you work so hard to make sure they're blended. Some people do, some people don't. I'm not being shady, but I'm just saying I work real hard to try to get that blend going. So I'm going to make sure it's sealed up in the clear. You know, it makes sense to me. I'm just saying. So I'm just showing you just another nail, same application. And just trying to get that blend right, you know, that's what it's all about. I'm so like in tune with how the blend looks with baby boomers. Like I love it to be, you know, equal, the blend to go across, you know, a certain part of the nail and just to look kind of just flawless, I guess. I don't know. But I think you know, that makes the difference, that sets, you know, you apart from the next person. So I'm showing you guys, I'm using a LED light just for the sake of kind of quote unquote charging the nail so I can see how it glows, if the glow itself is actually faded correctly or blended correctly, I'll say that. So you see it already looks kind of purple, and I turn off the light and I'm showing you. So you can see there's a nice blend from nail bed to the glow color. So now I'm going to encapsulate it. And I just recommend that just because the pigment, there's nothing wrong with the pigment, I'm not saying that. But it can be kind of funny in a sense, like you can't completely see because there is that smooth transition. So you can't tell kind of how far up it goes or how low it is, just because the way the pigment works. Again, I'm not saying anything is wrong with the pigment. I'm just saying in general, it's hard to see where it's going to glow at because it's not glowing. So I recommend before you encapsulate, I just did the thumb by itself, but I did all the other 4 fingers all together. Just made sure they were good. I had one, it was like way up on one side, and it didn't look like that to the naked eye. So I just went through, checked it, got the blend right, and then encapsulated it. Then I filed, shaped it. We applied these beautiful crystals on the near the free edge of her nails, and they are so pretty, but they do not pick up on camera. They are the new shimmer or shimmer effect from Swarovski, and they have a purple type look. You can see I'm trying to capture it right here when I turn the camera. You can kind of see that purple, pink, blue, and they look more yellow on camera. I don't know. So they're very neutral, very sparkly. You can see this looks like a beautiful baby boomer set by day, but oh, you see this color here? My camera picks up purple so badly. I don't know why. It's the iPhone. And so it looks way more blue tone purple than what it really is. And you can see because it's charged up, the tips kind of still look purple. In dim light, this glows so well. You don't even have to, it doesn't have to be pitch black. As long as it, again, charged up by some type of light source. You can see right here, you see how it's a pinky purple? That's how it looks more so. But then you can see it goes to like that blue purple on camera. And also the blend looks very harsh on camera because it is so bright, you guys. So it's like kind of like oversaturated, or I don't even know how to say it. It's just so bright. It kind of looks like a harsh line opposed to this smooth blend. But I promise you guys, in real life, to the naked eye, it's a beautiful blend from nail bed color to this purple color. And you can see. So I really want to thank you guys for watching. I hope I helped you guys out. I love this. This is a great set for, like, you know, people who work, and then, you know, by day and at night they want to be in the club and everything like that. So this is a great alternative. So I'm just showing you a couple other sets that I've done using the glow powder for an ombre. The ombre seems to be a hit with it. You can use it for a full nail, but you can see what a cool effect it looks like. And it, like I said, it glows so amazingly. These are some other colors. Again, these are all by Wildflower Nails. Look how beautiful that color is. And then, ooh, you didn't see it coming. I know you didn't. But anyways, I really want to thank you guys for watching. So please comment, thumbs up, subscribe. Bye.